First, coming up for his step-down speech, please give a huge round of applause to your International Community Bootblack 2014, Boy Ed.
Good evening. How's everybody? So, it is true what they say, you are always learning. Earlier today I had a little bit of inspiration. I said, I was a little nervous about the speech, I don't want to forget to make a point. I'll take my pen and I'll write a couple little quick notes on my hand like I'm in 9th grade algebra class. Well, I found out today that Hubbard's is a very effective pen remover, so I'm now flying solo. So bear with me if I'm a little out of sorts. So I never thought that I would be a title holder. I've always admired title holders. I thought that they were incredibly brave, incredibly beautiful people who had so much to say and just were gods in my world. And I just watched them from a distance and said, wow, those are some amazing people walking across the stage. So I never really kind of identified with all of that confidence and all of that beauty and splendor and never thought that I would have enough skill to stand on this stage. So almost 2 years ago now, I came home one day and I was talking with my sir, and he said, I think you should run for Mid-Atlantic Community Bootblack. And I'm like, there's no way. I'm not one of those people. There's just no way, sir. I don't know that I can do that. And he said, well, you're going to have to. I sent in your application 2 days ago. 3 days later, when I took my next breath, otherwise known as the post-meltdown period, I finally got a little bit accustomed to the idea of actually standing up on this stage and having this conversation. And I thought about the conversation I wanted to have, and I only really wanted one thing. And I asked for it in my speech, both for Mid-Atlantic, and I asked for it when I stood on this stage last year. And that was to just keep my chair full, so I didn't stand around and look stupid. And not only did you fill my chair, but you're all a bunch of overachievers because there are still people on my list that I haven't gotten to. So it has been a very, very, very busy year. Hats off to all of you for doing so. So, but not only did you share your boots and your time and sit in my chair, you shared wonderful conversations with me. You shared what makes you feel so powerful in your leather. You shared with me what your boots make you feel like. You shared with me your happy times. You shared with me your sad times. And I got to know so many people, and I got to spend so much time with people that I never dreamed that I would be able to. I also got to bootblack in so many places I never thought I would be able to. So many different contests and events, and so many prestigious bars and places that I just couldn't even fathom. So it's been a pretty incredible ride for me, and I have all of you to really thank for that. So I want to thank a few people, and I want to thank first and foremost all of the people who have worked so hard to put this event together. The entire staff and board of ILSb-ICBB, and all of the volunteers, all of the theater competitions, all of the producers. You have worked so hard, and you have given me an experience that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. I also want to thank my Mid-Atlantic family. Christine, Boy David, Lascivious Jane, you have been everywhere I needed you to be this year. Every time I needed something, sorry. I started crying, so I'm gonna finish crying, sorry. If you stand up for a second, if you could just give them a quick little round of applause, because they're truly extraordinary. We've had a few hard times with our title time in the Mid-Atlantic. Last week, they all stood with me while we retired our Mid-Atlantic stoles. And we stood strong, and we showed the quality of leatherfolk that we have in the Mid-Atlantic region. And most of all, you stood there and you didn't desert. And I love you for it, and thank you for being there with me. That was really one of the hardest things I had to do, but we did get to turn over our stoles. They're now part of the Carter Johnson Leather Library, and I got to present my Mid-Atlantic Community Bootblack stole to Mama Vi last weekend, so that was an amazing privilege, but also kind of a very sad moment for me, because we'd worked so hard to carry those stoles with such pride and dignity. I also want to thank somebody in the audience that I kind of screwed up a little bit last week with my thank you. So I'm hoping you'll help me out with this. So I've got one small, tiny little request, if I can. So the entire 18 months that 18 months that I've been entitled, I've had Sir Jeff, who's been driving me in our car everywhere, and I can't even tell you how many thousands of miles we have driven. And he used to razz me all the time on the road trip. You better thank me at least 5 times in your Stepdown speech. Well, last week I really screwed up, but I can only thank him once. So I'm hoping you'll all join me if we can repeat 5 times in a row. Thank you, Sir Jeff, for all of the hard work you've done. Can we just say thank you, Sir Jeff, 5 times, starting with 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Sir Jeff. 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 You're all amazing. I also want to thank and recognize the amazing Bootblacks that I have got to spend time with this year. You are all so freaking incredibly talented. I am completely privileged to have stood with you, sat in your chair, had you sit in my chair, and Bootblack. I've learned so much from you. I had so much to learn, yet you all took the time and you were patient and you shared with me your journeys and you shared with me your tips and tricks. And I watched you work nothing but absolute freaking miracles on some leather gear that was really, really, really screwed up. So congratulations. But all in all, thank you all very much for showing me that I did have the confidence and the ability to be a title holder, and that I can do a good job with this, and I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much.